Be a fun night. See if I. Oh goodness. Yeah, going to have a good night of storms. What's going on, Shumar? Getting any sleep today? Not really. Yeah, I got about 5 hours. That was about it. We already got we already got tornadoes on the ground here in Oklahoma. Everything west of me. What's going on, JC? So it's gonna be an interesting night for sure. It is that time of season for us. I'm going to try something different tonight. Actually going to look at coins on the coin channel. Yeah, I know. Who would have thought it? Buffet Chinese. Oh, JC, you suck. All you could eat for 3 hours, and then when an hour later you're hungry again. Chinese buffet's the best. So many choices. Empty. Went to the bank today to pick up another box of pennies because the last one I got were all 2019 D's. So I was hoping to get another box, hoping I get some circulated stuff. And no, I got another box of 2019 D's. Crap. Yeah, I bet it does. Make sure you keep an eye on your numbers. So I got 4 rolls left of circulated. I'm going to be up all night, so I got to do a roll every hour and a half. Yep. They got a large tornado down in Kiowa County. Storm chasers are having a field day with it. That's like their crack. I did post a link in the YouTube coin community page. Went to Goodwill today and I picked up this nice box for a couple bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15 compartments. I think they're yeah, 2 by 2 by 2. $18.95 Morgan. Wow. 95S. Very cool. I tell you what, those Morgans, they are some nice looking coins, and they could be found in some pretty good grades still. But I'm just not into the Morgans right now. And it's no disrespect to that coin. It's that I just can't collect everything. So I got to get a couple books done here, and then I'll move on to the next. And I'm pretty close to finishing one. I just got to get a lot. I just got to get current stuff for it, and that's easy to do. So I probably need to think about my next book I need to work on, and it's probably going to be the Indian Heads. Going on, Brian Hooper? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I got coins and I got storms. I already got a large tornado on the ground here in Oklahoma that they're tracking. TV is ruined because all the news stations have been nothing but live broadcasts for the last 6 hours watching these storms. So it's exciting. Everything is west of me. It's way, way west of me. So they're not expecting the storms to start flaring up until after midnight in my area. So yeah, I got the news on in the background. They got the storm chasers in the area that the tornado went through. It pretty much destroyed that little town. But no, it's not good. But these little towns got great, good it's still going. Wow. Yeah. That that stream that we did last night, I deleted it from my channel. There was about an hour. It got rude. I'm not saying we didn't have fun, but it it was not even adult friendly. Yeah. 1895S. Damn. Yeah, they're saying a well-defined cone tornado. So that's that's way up. That's way up from me. Very good 10. Get it at a good price. All right, what do we got? 3 people in the chat. Shumar still might be hanging out. We got JC and Brian. Really not enough people to really take a survey on who has a Morgan or a Morgan in the 1800s. That's a thick one right there. I've been trying to. Oh, my AC just came on, so there might be some background noise. I've been trying to get that add-on to work with OBS, so I could do more on the Google Hangouts by showing other stuff. And I can't get it to work right now. I got frustrated with it and just quit. So I'll probably try again maybe tomorrow, maybe later tonight. I'll be up all night. But I know once those storms start to get down in my area, I won't be live streaming because I probably won't have no internet. So I'm still working on that. I got a bunch of my 2017s, 2018s, and 19Ds on eBay. And I've been doing pretty good with those. And 18D nickels. So that's working out. That's giving me PayPal money. I make about $4, and after all the fees and everything, I make about $4.50 on 8 rolls. Going on, INC? Hating the rainy Oklahoma. Are you in Oklahoma? I think I asked that once before. I want to say Tulsa area. Norman. Norman. Really? You're like 15 miles from me. I was in Norman all day today. You watching the news? I think we talked about this before at one time. That might have been many moons ago. Yeah, they got that tornado down in Kiowa County. It's still on the ground doing its thing. And they're saying that these cells um, they're not supposed to come across our area until after midnight tonight, but I don't know. It's all speculation. Yeah, it's that time of year. I'll be up. I'll be up all night doing weather watch. Sleep tomorrow morning. When my sister gets up in the morning, she'll do weather watch, and I'll go to bed. So I can find something interesting tonight. I know a couple of days ago we got some good weather in. Filled my pond up. Started in 78. You've been collecting a while, Brian. Probably got a real nice collection too. That's an 80. That's an 81. That looks like an RPM. I wonder if I get my camera to work. Yeah, I know that feeling. What's going on, Hector? YouTube's been kind of quiet tonight. I get hot, I get cold. I got cold, so I put my robe on. Now I'm kind of getting warm. Might be because I got these damn lights on around me. Let's see if I turn this one off. Oh yeah, that just shines me up real good on this side. I did find an 18 D penny. I don't know. The pennies are so shiny, but it looks like it has some extra thickness on it. And it looks like I got a couple splits. If I get that to show up, I might be able to. All right. Let's see, settings. And this one. And it says no, because I've already got it running. All right, let me close it out. Let me try again. There we go. Go over here. So I get this to focus. It's enough that it's fooling me, but I really want to say it is MD or some type of or I'm getting some type of reflection on it. I don't have a pointer. But I got, it appears to be a little extra thickness on the top of the 9. And I got a little area right there. And then on the bottom, looks like I got some splits on it, but I'm also seeing that this edge on the 9, that could be just MD on it. So this one's fooling me because of reflections. And if I put one of my filters underneath it, it really messes with me. If I get it to focus, see, there we go. See on the end loop of that 9, looks like there's a little split on it, and a little split on the bottom, and a little split on the bottom of that 1. So this one's fooling me right now, but it's interesting. I can't seem to get comfortable. So you're 12 and 68. I was born in 69. So you're 13 years older than me. So, oh, you're still young. Still young. My, what's going on, Dragon? I got a link in the YouTuber in the YouTube coin community. I got a link for this. What's going on, Doughboy? At 69, yeah, there we go. Smoking dope and drinking wine. Got a good life, made it to 93. Uh-oh. My computer made noise. There's Dragon. Oh, he's still getting set up because he's on mute right now.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Nada.
What's going on, Dragon? You doing all right tonight?
Nah, not much. How's it going, man?
Oh, I got coins and storms, brother.
Winds and storms.
Yeah,
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah, we've had a tornado
Awesome.
on the ground for about 25 minutes already.
Yeah, close?
No, it's west of me. Way west.
Okay, good. Where I was last time? About that area? Hang on a second here.
Hang on a second.
Let me fix my camera.
That's, when I was in the military, I did a lot of drinking. And when I got out, I pretty much stopped. I'll have a beer now and then. I've never done any type of drugs in my life. drank a
Yeah,
lot.
that's pretty much me too.
So that's all. That's all good. I got mad at the VA and stopped requesting my pain medication. Oh wow, 50-year-old whiskey.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. How sweet the nectar.
Nectar, hell. That just sounds too good. All right, where's my thing here? I'm pulling a can. Where's my thing? What's this do? Oh, where are we?
Maybe under that name, Hector. Maybe under a different name or different terminology. What is it? Oh, here, I can do it easy. I got my other computer hooked up here. QUD. See what it says. It's a milky, slightly foamy, and somewhat a beverage that is made by fermenting, not distilling, the fresh sap from certain types of trees.
Agave.
Oh, it's tequila.
Mm-hmm.
It's tequila.
That's tequila.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've had plenty of tequila in my time.
Man, what I went on my honeymoon with my first wife to Cancun. Boy, was that a freaking mistake. That's more of a spring break place than a honeymoon place. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. When I took my cruise, we went, hey, there you are. When I took my cruise, we went to, where did I go to?
And Mescalita.
That was in 2007. Oh, crap. Brain fart.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it happens a lot.
Yeah. I'm just, oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was in Mexico. We're on this. It was in Mexico. I can't remember what port we went into, but I got to taste the really
The heavy duty stuff.
Yeah, the tequila you can't get in the States.
Yeah. The heavy duty stuff, like what Hector's saying, Mexican moonshine.
Yeah.
That's the jet fuel.
Jet fuel. Yeah. Yeah, undistilled. Oh my goodness.
Las Vegas, there's a tequila convention they hold every year. I plan to go. Oh, really? I did not know that.
Is it?
So just like, oh my God, a lot of pain. So much pain afterwards.
Yeah.
I would be wrecked for a week, completely. I would like not get out of bed.
You wake up in the morning, you're like, man, what happened last night?
No, take home. No, must bed, please.
Yeah. What happened last week?
Bucket of ice, crush it, and just leave it here.
Hey, since it's undistilled, does it have that nice burning sensation when it goes down the throat?
Well, if it's anything like Sip and Shine, probably. I've had that plenty of times too.
Yeah, that tornado's still
Supposedly.
around. Storm chasers are chasing it down the road.
Oh, are you?
Oh, God, yeah.
Let me check the radar for a while now. I can do that because I am a science geek too, not just a coin geek.
Yeah, science wasn't a good subject for me.
No, that's about one of my best ones. Well, that English and like stuff like that.
In science class in school, we were adding two chemicals together, and it was supposed to do a chemical reaction and make foam. I made green smoke.
I made brown smoke once.
Yeah, that's called a fire, dude.
Well, it was the old, you take a rusty nail, you put it in the test tube, and you drip some nitric acid on it. It's supposed to make this little, just a mist of brown stuff. And you're supposed to, waft it. Don't sniff it, waft it, waft it. And I was like, well, a couple drops, I don't think that's going to do it. I just went into the test tube, and it just came pouring out that brown gas. He's like, everybody get out of the classroom. And he's like throwing the windows open to the teacher.
Yeah.
And we were all laughing our asses off, but he came out, he was pissed. Do you know what could have happened? And as it turns out, yeah, that was pretty poisonous. So, yeah, that was a bad thing. But
give me 1 second, Cajun. I'll send you an email.
Oh, there's Cajun.
Yeah, he can't get on the streams through the link.
I got it right from the Facebook page.
Yeah, he goes through his phone, and it doesn't accept it.
Mustard gas, yeah.
So I just email him a link to it.
Oh, good. Yeah, that works too. I seen the cone was on, but it was like him and Jokerfish, and that was about it. So, and like I said, I got no notifications for anybody. I was messing around playing Bejeweled on freaking Facebook because I was so bored.
Yeah, that was the wrong link there. I don't know. Let me try this again. Bobby?
Oops.
Yeah, it's technology. It's email. We know my problem with email.
Email or e-female? Aha! I'm tracking your radar right now. Wow.
Yeah.
That's real nutty west Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Like due west, it's real nutty.
I got friends in Weatherford. So that's going to be interesting.
This, I think, my love of like weather and stuff developed with my father too, because we used to go chasing storms back like before I think storm chasers were even thought of, or at least public, anyways. But just to get out of the house more than anything, and we got to chase the lightning around and ride through it. That was always fun. I see a red. Let's see. Well, that's just a polygon. It's nothing.
Yeah, when I was on my cruise, they had it was sipping tequila, and it was smooth. It didn't burn. It just went right down. Maybe just a little bit of fire.
As soon as it got there.
Not like the stuff that you just take straight out of the bottle. Yeah, this stuff was much smoother. It actually tasted a lot better too.
What's this town here? Let me hide this.
Yeah, they're saying for
Corbell or Cordell?
they're
I'm
saying
looking.
it's going to be after midnight, but that might have got pushed back to earlier in the morning.
Yeah, it looks like everything's gonna miss you, dude. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, goody.
Oh, it's gonna miss Inkman too. Good.
Yeah. I got the tornado finally lifted, and they took the warning off.
Well, heck, it's midnight there, isn't it? It's 1
Yeah,
here.
yeah, it's midnight here.
Yeah. Wow. Those late night ones. Ugh.
INC he's 20 miles from me.
Oh, is he? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Closest one to me is, I want to say, Al, and he's like 2.5 hours, I'd say. Like due east of me.
Yeah.
And then there's Paulie Nichols. He's south of me about the same distance. No, not quite. I guess he's probably even closer.
I haven't seen Polly on lately.
No, me either. He
goes
was
in
doing like
spurts.
a once in a while, and then it just kind of.
He goes in spurts.
Yeah. Well, I kind of do the same thing too.
Yeah.
Tell you the
We'll
truth.
see him every other day for 10, 12 days, and then we won't see him for 10 or 12 days.
I gotta check something.
Cajun, I sent a link to you, Cajun, just in case you feel froggy tonight. We're gonna try not to do what we did last night. Don't get me wrong, we had a good time, but I ended up I deleted that stream in the morning. We had a bit of a good time, but it's nice to let loose like that. So I got some roles I'm going to be opening up as we sit here and talk and BS.
I wish I had some rolls left. I got a couple strays here, though. This is from that same box that I got that had the 84. And there hasn't been really anything substantial since.
I'd love to find that. I'd love to find an A84 double ear in somewhat nice condition.
That was a lucky strike, that's for darn sure.
Oh yeah, anything like that, it's just pure luck. I went to the bank today to get another box to go through,
And they didn't have none.
and the first bank didn't have any. They said that the vault person for the day was not there at that time.
The person that does the ordering isn't here.
So they
I've
said
heard that before.
I'd come back in a couple hours and she'll be back. But I was in Norman.
Mm-hmm.
I was thrift shop hunting.
Oh, right, gotcha.
So I went to 4 or 5 different thrift shops, Goodwill, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
You'd be surprised what you can find in them places.
hey, I found 2 items, and it's very rare because normally I walk out of every shop with something.
Oh, there's a cool die chip.
But I got this box. It's 15 slots.
Oh, like a craft box. Yeah.
Yeah, each slot is 2 by 2 by 2. 2 inches by 2 inches, 2 inches deep.
Oh, perfect.
And I paid $1.90 for that.
Perfect for 2x2s.
And the other thing I picked up,
Oh my God. My parents had something similar, but it didn't have a handle. It was just like a handheld thing.
this is Montgomery Ward's Super 8 camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I
That
paid
was
five.
high tech back in the day.
Yeah, and I paid $5 for that.
You see all them old home movies from the 70s and stuff. That's what they used.
Yeah, I go to estate sales. I try to get there on Friday when they first open because that's where all the good stuff is
I never have
there.
enough money after I get done with coins for estate sales.
Um,
There we go. Check this out. This I just found at the.
I always keep cash available for estate sales, garage sales.
For just such emergencies, I see. Yes.
Such emergencies.
Fortunately, keep my feathers numbered for just such an emergency.
Yeah, Montgomery Wards, man. Yeah, you don't see Montgomery Wards anymore.
No, hell no. They've been extinct for a while now.
Up on the shelf,
That is backwards.
right there, where my finger's pointing.
Where the white things are?
Yeah, they look like they're pink.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those are 8mm and Super 8 film of Albert and
Or
Costello.
reels? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
reels. Yeah. I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got 4 reels of Albert and Costello and 8mm and Super 8.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Those guys were hysterical.
Oh God, they're talk about some clean comedy.
Exactly. Look at this. I just pulled this out of the last of that roll. Big old honking die chip on the inside of the second zero.
Yeah. Here, let me put that on to present. There we go.
Hello. There we go.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
I don't know what that white thing is in between them. I think that's just a stain or something.
A stain,
Yeah.
little scuff mark. I don't know. It could be anything.
Yeah. So yeah, I just looked at this. I was like, huh, that's interesting.
Yeah, who's on first? What's on second? Hey, here. Let me show you something.
What you got?
Tell me what you think of this.
Is that a 19? A new one?
It's a 19D.
Can you
I
move
really-
the light source around a little bit?
I really want to say MD.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah,
But-
that's you always think that first.
But if you look at, see,
You talking the inside of the loop of the 9?
the inside of the loop of the 9,
Yeah, I see that.
and on the bottom, you could see a split.
Mm-hmm.
And on the bottom of the 1,
Can you move the light source at all, or is it like fixed?
I could move the coin around, maybe get a little bit different perspective on it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I need. All right, that hold it on that 0 real quick. No, I don't see points. The 9s have been reported as being notoriously thicker as
Okay.
well. That's been out for a little bit now. They're like, why is this double? And apparently the 9s are just like beefy for some reason.
Okay.
Let me see that one. I can't tell if that's a notch on the upper right.
Let me see if I can put a shadow.
It
On
kind of, yeah, okay. All right, perfect. That helped. Yeah, if there's anything there, it's definitely MD. Plus, like I say, those plump 9s. They've been
Okay.
fooling people.
Yeah, so the 9s are going to be naturally thick.
Yeah, apparently
Okay.
it's just the way of the elements were designed.
Yeah, on the top of the 0, well, it's upside down. Let me point to it. I don't know if that's the top or bottom. Up here, right in the center, almost looks like a small V. Almost. And then directly below, but below it's a little bit of damage.
I see where you're talking. That's not what you're. No, that's.
Yeah. It's been fooling me all day.
That's just some kind of dietitian. Is what it looks like to me. I mean, I see MD going the same direction as the 9 too, the inside loop. So
Yeah, okay.
we're just where. It could just be where. You know how the plating shifts on those stupid Zinkins?
Yeah. Yep. That one's been fooling me all day.
Yeah, so that's what that is. The 9s are going to be, again, like I said, notoriously plump.
That'll work.
So be on the lookout for those. Well, I got 3 left. Let's see what we have here. I don't have my little quickie scope hooked up though.
Yeah.
I'll use my loop.
I'm going to look at some underneath the loop here. Alaska is the largest state of 50 states.
Orange Mammoth hamburger stands. That sounds damn good.
Oh yeah, White Castle.
Now that Orange Mammoth that Hector was talking about, it sounds banging.
Oh, the Orange Mammoth's hamburger stands.
I never even heard of it. I don't have nothing that cool out here.
3/4 pound cooked patties.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm talking about, dude. Some serious chop.
We got a place up here. It's Mears. MEARS.
Don't remember those in Austin. But go on.
It's just a small town, but they got one little hole in the wall little restaurant cafe, and they serve buffalo. They serve up buffalo burgers and hamburgers. That the hamburgers and buffalo burgers come out on a 9-inch pie plate.
Really?
They have to special make the buns for them every morning.
Ooh, so they're always fresh. That's good.
Yeah, Mears. Yeah,
That's the town, though. That's not the name of the place.
yeah. Just a little. It's just a little hole in the wall, little town.
You blink and you miss it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mears. MEERS. Thank you.
Like beers, only with an M. Uh-oh, I feel a headache coming on. I better get something to eat.
I've been dealing with a headache all day.
Yep, I was right. Blink and you miss it. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. I need to get something in my gut here.
All right.
Well, good luck with your going hunting. And
Yeah.
see y'all later.
Yep. I'll be on for a while still until the weather tells me no. Later, Dragon. Yeah, that little hole in the wall place, man, they got good food in there. They got a great decor inside of it too. What did I put this one aside for? That's that 81. I think this has an RPM on it. Let's put that underneath the scope and see what it looks like. My loop lied to me. Didn't go through. You want me to send it again? Let me see. Copy. Go here. Mail. Composed. Cajun. Blues. Part 2. Paste. All right, I sent it again. See, Iceman. We're live during the month. Oh yeah, the old roller skate girls. Yeah, I don't. Those little mom and pop, little hole in the wall, little cafes. Some of the best food you'll ever eat. Everything was handmade in the morning. It wasn't open up a can and heat it up. Yeah, I love those little hole in the wall cafes. They're the best. The news said sleep with one eye open so you keep an eye on the weather. You idiot. They've been non-stop since about 6 o'clock this evening. Messed up television. But that's when all the let me see. Cameraman, screen share. Oh, frozen mug root beer. Yeah. Um, I grew up in Northern California, and we had a town up there. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's been many many years, but they had an original A&W. We used to go up there and they'd get the the root beer floats. Those mugs were like quarter of an inch thick all the way around. The old fashioned mugs that stayed frozen forever. Not finding anything yet. Oh yeah. You're what? You're an hour? It's 1:30 there for you, JC? Yeah, 1:30. Yeah, Ken's on the East Coast. So, and he's an hour up from me. All right, JC. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out for a little bit. Congrats on your 95S. Wish I knew more about Morgans, but I just don't have a lot of knowledge on them. I don't have a lot of knowledge on them yet. Y'all got to remember, I've only been doing this for what, 17 months now. So I'm getting better. That coin's just so ugly, I'm not even going to look at it no more. My battery just told me my phone just told me the battery was full. Excuse me. Saw some real nice Morgans down. We had a big coin show last weekend. So it's nice going up and down the tables to you get to see coins that you'd only seen pictures of. So that's kind of nice. Get to see stuff that you only get to see pictures of in real life. And all the dealers, they you could tell they got just a love for their coins, and they weren't. When I went up to the tables, they weren't busy, so they were they were sharing information, talking. And I just flat up told them that, and everything you got is just way out of my price range, but I love to look at them because yeah, I just don't get an opportunity to see coins like this. You know, they all understood that. Some of those tables, they specialized in high dollar stuff. I mean, they if they sold one coin, it paid for their whole weekend, and they made profit. So that kind of high dollar stuff, two, three, four, five, $10,000 coins. It was sure fun to look at them. Ooh, there's a 70S. Was you at the OKC show? Going on, Lincoln? Doing something different tonight. Actually talking about coins on a coin channel. And among other little subjects here and there. Going on, Hidden? You went on Sunday? I was there Saturday for about 5 hours. I walked around every booth 4 or 5 times looking at stuff. That OKC show, that's always a great show. Doing good, Hidden. I'm on storm watch again tonight. We've already had tornadoes on the ground here in Oklahoma. They got another one that's spinning up now. Over 600 lightning strikes already. See, that's all. That's all east of me. No, that's west of me. Yeah, that's a good sell there. They'll probably get a tornado out of that one. They're actually predicting one. So, Cajun, that link working for you? I decided to jump online for a little bit tonight. They're saying that these cells are going to be forming in our area. Well, southeast of me, and then moving up northwest, moving in northwestern direction, I think. But they're not talking about nothing in our area yet, so I figured I'd just get on for a little bit until the cells start to show up. Let's see, that 3-day show here in Virginia, and I wanted to go. Yeah. It seems like the ones that we always want are just out of reach. It's like I could see it, but I can't get it. Oh, Roadrunner, what's going on, brother? They were starting to get a little party in here now. I guess my notification finally showed up on YouTube, or I guess YouTube's been bad about notifications showing up in a timely manner. I went to the bank to get some of you have already heard this story. It's for the new people. To get another box of pennies. And I got a box. Nice sealed box. We got it home. Went to rip it open. And I got another box of 19Ds. Now I got 2 of them. So I only had 4 rolls left out of my other uncirculated box. So I'm going through them at a slow pace. And then maybe I'll do some book work and update, make sure my books are updated and good to go. And but I did pick up this little. It's a craft organizer. Has 15 slots, and it's 2 by 2 and 2 inches deep. So I'm going to incorporate this into sorting somehow. I haven't yet. I just got it today. I got to think about how I want to do that. I'll end up overthinking the process for 3 weeks, and then the box will end up on the shelf up here someplace, and it'll never get used because I can't decide how I want to use it. But I only paid $1.90 for it, so it's not like I'm going to be out a lot of money. I don't know how much they are new, but I figured for $2, it was a great deal. Yeah, see, that storm's heading into a little town called Weatherford, and I got friends in Weatherford and Clinton area. Cajun, no, it did not read my last post to you. I don't know, Cajun. Um, who was it that said if you take the link and you take everything out to a certain point, if it doesn't work? Oh, CJ was talking about that. I sit here and watch television and play on the computer, and I play with toothpicks. And I break them into little pieces, and then I throw them away, and then I get another toothpick, and I break it into little pieces, and I throw it away. That's why I buy them in 800 count boxes. But I did come across my fidget spinner the other night. So this keeps my hands doing something. I'm not very good with it, but I get it going real good if I do it that way. All right, JC. I've heard that already before from you. You take care. I'll catch you on the flip side. This is Bandit. I'm out. Yeah, that was a big tornado that hit. Going on, Dragon. You get something in your belly soon enough? I keep little packages of crackers in my desk here. Sometimes I'll just be sitting here and I'll just get real weak. I'm not diabetic or anything, but years ago I was borderline hypoglycemic. So my blood sugar level will drop real fast. Man, that's an ugly coin. Man. It seems like I found a 64D in every roll I opened up in this box. All right, Cajun. Hey, real quick, Cajun. What operating system are you running on your computer? Is it Windows? Or you got one of those Macs? Yeah, Medicine Park. That's right. Mears. We always went up to Medicine Park, and then we always stopped in Mears and ate before we came home. Yeah, that's that town I couldn't remember. Windows. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Flashes. Yeah, INC. I am just east of Tuttle. So, like I said, we're not too far apart. I guess if any storms flare up in our area, it's going to hit you before it hits me. Yeah, I haven't been over to Medicine Park in a while. Been a couple years. When when yeah, Cajun, you'll get there. A decent webcam, Walmart has them. $30, $25, and scopes you can get for $25. So it's a process. It took me a while to get set up here. Let me see. Probably going to miss you. I'm about 10 minutes west. Okay. They got any sales going down there yet? Let's see what my weather app said. Oops. My TV was going to time out. See, what's it say? Ooh, wow. 90% humidity. That sounds about right. See what the map looks like. Yeah, there ain't nothing. There ain't nothing happening in our area. That's good. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's been kind of funny. I mean, it's taken them a half hour to put notifications up when someone's streaming. Some of these people only stream 15, 20 minutes, and by the time I get the notification, they're done. Our first blog storm. I think I'm missing something, Cajun or Dragon. Sorry, got y'all mixed up. Maybe I need to go to bed. Yeah, that one in what 2013 that just missed. I was living in El Reno when it just missed our town, and this is the third season I've been out here. So last year we're in our storm shelter for half hour, 40 minutes one night. Um, they're predicting they're predicting a tornado could be forming. Winds got real hot and heavy here. Um, you could you could feel the humidity in the air. The one I went through more, that was in what 90? Was it 99? You talk about the big one that went through more? 2 miles from it. Yeah, that pretty much took more out. It it's just part of the season here, and that's just what it is. Not on my phone radar, but the the news when they're doing the updates will say that they're doing wind speeds are moving the storms at a slow or fast pace, 30 miles an hour, whatever. That's right. Yeah, Moore did have a second one that hit. That's when that big push came to get those storm shelters in the schools, which should have been done years and years before that. When they got grant money through I think funded FEMA funded all the storm shelters for the schools. Because look at that big storm's just going to miss Weatherford. It's going to go through Clinton pretty good. I know enough about the weather not to be in it. I've had lightning strike a football field away from me, and That made every hair on my body stand up. What's going on, Michael? It is coins and storms tonight. We've already had tornadoes on the ground west of us, west of me. Nothing in my area yet. The news stations broke into nightly programming to do live weather reports. It's about 6 o'clock this evening. No, I have not heard much of anything from the Q&A. And I checked last night on Ken Peavy's blog, and I didn't see anything on it for that. And Ken's been MIA for a couple days. So he's just probably catching up on stuff around his house and property, and I think he said something last week that he was having family come in, so you know, Ken, he'll throw something together real fast, and he'll make it work that night. There's always plenty of people that get on that Q&A that send in photos throughout the evening. Yeah. He didn't do a big show. This week. He was on the Coin Community page today because he made a comment on it, but he probably just got on Facebook and checked out things real quick and then took off again. Ooh, 2009, Lincoln on the log. No DDR. No bootstrap. Yeah. Yeah, I took a break last month for a couple weeks. I really didn't do anything on YouTube. I frequent some channels and went in and said hi and gave them a thumbs up. Sometimes I trolled in the background, but I didn't do nothing, hardly anything on YouTube. I didn't do much for coins at all. Too much of a good thing. You just gotta take a step back from it every once in a while and clear your mind of it and get refreshed. You know, I didn't see anything. No double thumb, no double finger. I like to find. I think it's called a bootstrap. They got that die crack that comes off the bottom rim and goes up through his boot. So I think they call that a bootstrap. I'd like to have one of those for my collection. I got rolls of first release 2009. Earlier this year, I picked up the 2009 bronze, the copper cents they came out with that special issue, and I got a 69 deep cameo 2009 S copper. These storm chasers, man, they're some crazy people, man. Uh, all right, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta get some fresh coffee. Y'all entertain yourself for a moment. Oh goodness, I'm tired. You got a Channel 5 on INC? I mean, all the local news is doing something for storm coverage, but Channel Five, they got 6 or 7 storm chasers out there, so they're always showing their views. I think it'd be kind of fun to be a storm chaser. I mean, I don't have no weather experience to do that part of it, but I got a lot of driving experience through the military, and I got some FBI training on driving. But that training wasn't evolving storms; it was evolving getting out of situations with dignitaries. But I think it'd be kind of fun. I lived in snow country for 10 years, so I got plenty of experience driving on snow and ice. God, that looks like a small clash. Goodness. I'm looking at uh, KOCO5. They're in Oklahoma City. I think they have a YouTube page, and I think they are doing live weather on that too. I think Channel Five does a better job on the weather around here. And they keep telling us if you don't like tornadoes, don't live in Oklahoma. You and I have had this discussion before. You cannot be underneath my feet. See, Fort Cobb, they're less than an hour from me. Going up towards Albert and Cougar, Benco and Union City. That cell will be the closest one to get to me, and it's still going to be 15 miles away. Yeah, Channel 9 does a good job too. I kind of got away from Fox 25. Um, Channel 5, when we got the severe weather coming in, they'll break programming and do live weather, no matter how long it takes. And Fox 25 will do something during commercials and stuff like that. And I'd rather have the live weather so I know what's going on. So that's about the only time I watch Channel 5 is when we got severe weather in the area because they do continuous coverage on it. Got some big cells behind the ones that are going across now. every time I open up a roll, I keep it together, take the paper off, and I put it down, and then I'll roll the whole roll, and I look at the edges all the way around, back and forth, see if there's anything on the edges that pops out, or any brilliant red, copper. I never find anything on the edges, but I always make sure I check because sometimes you just don't know. Hey, Dragon, did you find it? Nice, Dragon. Yes, yeah, the boundary's just over in Union City, Minco, and that's only 20 minutes, 25 minutes down the road from me. So that's where the boundary is right now for these storms. Be interesting to see if they get down into our area or not. Got a little bit of breeze outside. Got all kinds of lightning flashes. I haven't found nothing good on these scents yet. That one's so ugly I can't even see it. I'm starting to run out of rolls to go through. See if I could find something. I found one good clash in it already in this box. Where do I got that at? I think it might be in this stack. It's not in that stack. Well, if it's not in that stack, I might have put it away already. It's not there. It's not there. Yeah, I might have put it away already. If I did, it'll be right here in the front. Yep, right there. Take a break from looking at pennies. See if I can show this thing off. See if I get to show up real good in the picture. Oh, cool. Thanks, Cajun. Did a shout out, huh? What's going on, Melissa? Let me see. I'm probably going to have to raise this scope up. If I It's, you see that clash right there. Jail, they call that what? Jail bars. You can see it on this side. This is the best clash I've ever found. It's a nice one too. Oh, cool. That link should still be good.
Very nice.
I think I found out. I think I came up with an idea to use for a channel sticker. And I got a handful of people in here, so let me run this. Let me run this by you real quick.
Okay, I'm rendering fractals as we speak too.
All right.
This is some trippy stuff.
So I got my little channel, my little 2x2 art,
Uh-huh.
and
What's the wreath from?
I think it's from an Indian
Okay, gotcha.
or a two-center.
Yeah, looks a little thin for that.
CJ made this for me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking using the circle and everything inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the outside is the silhouette of an eyeball. So when you look at it, it looks like an eye, but then it's
The circle and everything in it is the iris.
Yeah, the iris, and that will be my art.
Ah, so amigo.
And then maybe since it's blues coins, maybe do like some type of blue, not like eyeliner, because that'd just be probably too girly for
a little bit
for a man. But
come on now,
incorporate some blue into it.
and it's not blues music, so
So I kind of came up with it, but I'm kind of going back and forth because then, well, if it's a silhouette of an eye, is that too girly?
What is the eye? Just like looking at coins, kind of. It's kind of representing that, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I really never thought of a reason for the eye, but I was trying to incorporate something with that logo.
Yeah, let Melissa see that again. She's saying, I think I might be able to work with that. And 3-dimensional, too.
Hey, Roadrunner, are you part of the YouTube coin community on Facebook?
I got no more general chat invites.
Yeah, I can't do no invites on chat no more because I got
that was a nightmare
with trollers being totally disrespectful.
That was a nightmare. Well, storms are kind of switching their track a little bit.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay, let me do this.
Either that or I'll delete it immediately after you post it.
Yeah, let me put it in the chat. And Roadrunner, once you got it, say something.
Something.
And then Cajun will delete it. That sound all right?
Or Cajun can delete it. There you go.
let's do that. We'll leave it on there for about a minute, and then we'll take it off.
Oh, you'll have to delete it. We can only go to channel report or block it. You'll have to delete it, dude.
All right.
Oh, he's here.
You made it?
Yep.
Sounds good to me. You go ahead and erase it.
Okay, I hit remove. Did it read?
Yep.
It's okay. It still shows it up on my end.
Yeah, that worked. He's here.
Okay. And let me see. Oh, wait a minute.
Make sure y'all got live chat too.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. It gone. Okay, let me get back to the Google screen.
Yeah.
Go, let it go.
All right, let me put it on me so Melissa could see my art. If I get it to show up halfway decent, let me turn that light off. See if I get the
I always thought that blue stick figure was kind of cool.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
I kind
that's
of
what
like
you
that. Okay, there we go.
Oh, much better. There you go.
All right, let me take it out of the plastic. On the top, it says Blues Coins.
Oh yeah. There
Heaven
you go.
forbid if this thing was going to focus.
Yeah, I think I have the same webcam.
There it
Oh,
goes.
there you go.
Yeah,
Bingo. Yeah, that looks like the wreath from. It's not too
the sense,
far north.
Indian head.
I want to say
Or
a
one of the
V-nickel. Maybe a V-nickel.
It's not like. Yeah, it's definitely. It's not the percents. Those are way more elaborate.
Yeah, it's not a flying eagle either. It's too thin.
It's from something
So
that
check.
CJ came up with.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's a V-nickel.
That could be too.
Well, don't you have like a V on one of your logos? Well, I know that I have one on one of the little things that
No,
you
yeah,
sent me.
the V.
Sent me.
Yeah, actually, on the YouTube channel, it has has my V on the logo. Let me see. Do I
Oh yeah, maybe that was
have
it.
an old logo? I don't even know if I have an old logo still.
So check this out. I get my scope going. All right, that's all good. It's working great. I get it all lined up and ready to go, and I start looking at some of my coins and taking more pictures, and getting back in the swing of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going over some coins in my memory that I had taken at my local coin shop. He had a huge pile of silver. Okay,
Those are good.
and I was going through half all the Kennedys and
Oh, what time it is?
stuff. Long story short is, I took some pictures of this one Kennedy dollar. It has the same fucking diagnostics. Sorry, it has the same diagnostics as the SMS Kennedy. I got the pictures and the diagnostics in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I had one slip right through my fingers.
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
I already sent Ken the pictures.
That's happened to me a few times too, and it sucks. I feel for you.
Dude, I got sick,
I know.
and
I've had a couple cherry picked out
hey, at least I got the evidence that say I can back it up because there's like a dice scratch on the back of it on between some letters, and then the big one on the front on the crossbar of the floor,
Yeah.
and the little tear, and the tear's on there. It's just it's a little faded, but it's there.
Oh, man.
You could clearly see it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, you sick yourself when that happens. Oh, there's Caden.
he made it.
Hey,
Now-
what's happening, boss?
Good.
Your microphone working again?
Stupid me.
Oh, you made it. There you go, dude. Right on.
Thanks, Melissa. And yeah, I kind of think that the outline of the eye with that as the eyeball and the iris
I've got explosive nugs here.
be kind of cool. But I don't want it to
Right
be.
on.
I just don't want it to be too girly because it's an eyeball.
Well, you don't make it look like a French hooker. That's all. You make it look like a normal eyeball.
Yeah, don't make it look like a French hook. That's nice. I gotta tell you a story about. I gotta tell you a military story.
Speaking of French hooker,
Mr. Biloxi Booze Coins.
right?
I was day shift supervisor for the shop, and it was a nice spring day. And I walked through the hallway from the dispatch area down to my office to get some work done. I got into my office, and I guess I said it out loud, but I go, God, it smells like a French whore in this place. And it was about 20 minutes later, the LT came into my office and closed the door. And that French whore that you smelled was my wife.
And you didn't think about that? I mean, it could have been it could have been one of the, one of the other men's wife.
Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's always got to be the officer's wife.
So I got a little lecture about watching my tongue and what I say, and
Oh, that's good.
Sure.
but it was.
Talking to is
All right,
better
man.
than right in the break.
You be careful. Be weather aware tonight still.
Yeah, really. Eh? Take care. Brian, see.
Thanks for hanging out with us for a bit. It's appreciated. So
Well,
I
at least
got
I
a
didn't,
little.
at least I didn't find the $50 like just recently. It was a couple months ago. So if it was a couple days ago, I would have flipped out. I probably wouldn't have come back.
See, we pretty much got the same group we had in here last night,
Pretty much, isn't it?
and I deleted that. I deleted that video.
Oh,
morning.
we had Amy in here, though, too, I think.
Yeah, I deleted that video this morning. About that. I'm like,
You didn't save it first? Oh, man.
I think I need to get rid of this one too. So the last,
You got nothing. You got nothing on what Novus says and does. Because I was there before I showed up.
Yeah, that's like X-rated for the most part over there.
Well, get it close, I guess. I'm not the ratings expert.
yeah, Novus and Decone.
Wow.
He's got a good mouth on him too. But you know what? That's his channel. He could talk how he wants on it.
Exactly. Well, he likes to cuss out YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a vendetta,
So
don't you know?
They get ratings for that, so they like them.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
They're not going to freaking...
Plus,
Oh,
he's
wow.
getting people to sub other people for channels, and more channels are coming in to sub on them. So it's like,
Big time.
You know,
That's right.
I was invited to Novus's channel one time, and I think it was Lake House Beach.
Beach House.
Oh, Blues was there that night, I think. Yeah, Blues was there. And I was invited to get on the panel, and Blues and Lake House Beach thought that Novus was going to roast me. No, they just wanted to see who I was and, answer a couple questions. That was it. Nothing to it. And that was the most calmest channel stream that Novus ever had. It was clean, no cussing, no nothing.
you know what? It doesn't start out that way, and it doesn't. It's not. A lot of it's not intentional. All of a sudden, it just blows up. Unintentionally. It just jumps.
But that night, and Blues was there. That was my first night on Novus stream. That was the cleanest stream he had in his whole lifetime.
Yeah. I could be pretty bad myself with rude, inappropriate comments.
I completely hold my tongue for the most part.
I never.
Yeah, yeah. He
And
was
as
one.
bad as I am, I completely hold my tongue for the most part.
He's
I
like, hey,
never
Frank, what you think?
I never
Hey,
cuss.
Frank, well, I'm getting out of here. I'll catch you later.
I love I never cuss on anybody's stream. Never, never. I'm respectable to women. You know, now I do type some words or say something, but it's never a cuss word.
I didn't quite understand the format though.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's a clean joke, you know. And then when Blues goes, when he starts laughing, oh my God, I'll lose it. I start crying.
Shit.
He has an infectious laugh.
All right, I'm going to slow down because it was funny.
Because it was.
I know you want me to come back is I guess because I'm good at stirring. I don't start it, but I'll stir it, and I'm kind of over it after a while. I'm just like,
You set them up and then you let the rest of them knock them down. That's what I do.
Yeah.
The dirtiest.
Yeah, we're talking
about.
I'll kickstart it, if I have to, but that's I don't like to.
Yeah.
I wait until somebody comes up. I say wait until somebody comes up with a subject, then I can run with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Blue, I made you a video tonight, a shout out video. You, CJ's, Ken PV, and Paula Bloom, while I was going through a roll of pennies. And it's like a 12+ minute video. So it's going to be put up tomorrow. I'll upload it tonight after this when I go to sleep.
I go right on.
And yeah, it's interesting, how you do stuff, on the Q&A panel and all that. It's a very good, clean video, for y'all. So it's an interesting video.
Yeah, I invited Blue Ridge. I have a link to him, so I invited him to the panel. I told him it was laid back and environment, and the usual suspects. So, but he's always busy. I probably won't hear from him at all for at least a couple of days.
Oh,
yeah, Debbie, I agree with that, Debbie. We got on this subject because last night I streamed for like 7 hours, and about 3.5 hours into it, we started offloading, and it got not real explicit, but some of the comments were inappropriate. And then we got talking about Novus, and then Decone on their channel.
I wasn't in there for that. Not me. I came in after the fact.
So I deleted that video because I got a younger generation that watch my channel, so I try to keep it family clean if I can. So that's why.
I've got my over 18 permanently locked on my videos.
Yeah. That's how we got on the subject of Novus and Decone. They put out some good content, and they have a lot of fun on their channels. And
oh yeah,
I mean that's great.
I've got to get back into it. I used to do it a lot more myself.
Yeah, well, now that I got my scope and I can, at least raise some more subject, I'm going to start doing videos again. I petered out after about right before I left for my sisters, and then I was like, I had no interest until I got my scope up again.
Oh yeah, I hear you, man. Well, this is what I'm doing right now too in the background that I've got on my screen share thing. This is a fractal generating program.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And this is just like something that I quickly, whipped up. And that's,
I see.
You can go a little deeper, but
what is that? What is that artwork right there?
Reminds me of Predator.
Oh,
for some reason.
What is that artwork? That is awesome.
Like a bee.
The program is called Chaotica, Here, well, it's up
Look at
here, but maybe if I open this up, there you go.
Whatever that picture is, that is awesome. You know, it's like infinity almost.
It's an arthropod.
You can make some really cool shit with this.
Now, can you do something like that in blue?
Sure. Well, let me save this first.
No, I don't use it in any of the program.
Pink. Save as
See, after looking at that,
a.
brings me back down to my projected sticker design. Maybe the white part of the eye could be that design.
Now let's see. Window. I need the palette edit. No. Render settings. Okay. Shaders. See how it kind of you can pick colors. It's kind of a random thing, but eventually you come up with something that's viable.
Yeah.
Oh, they have like template
Wow,
template
This
looks
is pretty badass. Come on, render.
That right there, reminds me.
Oh,
That right there
Crash and
reminds
burn.
me of,
That's crazy.
All right, who has their YouTube up
Eh?
in the background? We're getting feedback.
It's not
I
a,
haven't been on, dude. I haven't touched my phone.
no, it's me talking.
You got chat on?
I thought I was on my own, but somebody else had came in. That picture right there reminds me of a variety of cabbage or kale that is
there you go.
spiral. That spiral and the circles on that
Fractals
kale.
of nature. You got it.
That right there is awesome. And
Let me
I've
see if I
grown
can
that
brighten
variety
this up
of
a
kale
little bit.
already. Cabbage, kale.
I wouldn't eat that crap again if it saved my life. Ugh.
Kale, yeah.
I mean,
Isn't it like the weakest lettuce ever or something like that?
like chewing on plastic, like shredded plastic. I swear to God.
Mark.
All right, let me see.
That's pretty cool.
You put a coin up.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I saw something underneath the loop.
Hello.
Yeah, let me focus it. Then you could comment.
It's a coin. Us.
I thought I saw something on the bottom of the S. No,
Right.
no, I don't.
I do a little bit. It kind of looks like it fans out from the bottom of the S, and on the right of the U, it's a little dug in there.
That's a hit. That's about
Yeah.
it.
If you look at the rest of the letters, it kind of looks smushy from the edges out. So that's just die wear.
Yep. That's exactly what
What
that
is that? A 42?
That's a 59.
Oh, I didn't see that. If it was memorial or not, I just saw the truss.
is. A decent shape.
I was 1 year away from it being a wheat penny.
Or you were the exact year for that mule that supposedly exists.
Yeah.
Now, the one that's the 1959 obverse and it's got a wheat back.
Yeah.
You know, I
The
had something
unicorn?
similar to that, and it was a 1939, I think, and it looked like a 59 because you know the 3 was kind of it didn't look like it was messed up. It was just the way it was. That looked. It looked like a 1959 wheatback.
Oh, wow.
You know, at a closer look, it was definitely 39.
All right, Debbie.
Interesting.
Appreciate you stopping in for a little bit. Always appreciate it.
Peace, Deb.
I try to stream every night, late night, because I don't sleep at night. So and I get bored, so I stream and look at coins and we talk and chat. So
Laugh.
laugh. We try to have a good time.
Stream, shower, and shave.
You'll cry. You'll kiss $2 goodbye. You don't remember that movie? Well, it was like a short, actually. But
That tornado that was on the ground earlier tonight.
down by Hobart or whatever that was.
Yeah, that was in Kiowa County. They just issued another tornado warning for that county.
Oh shit!
Yay!
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad and it sucks, but I'm glad I don't live there right now.
Well, this is prime season right now. And April, beginning of May, right?
Yeah, we're right in the middle of our storm season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to help out a little bit, Debbie. Hey, Dragon,
Mhm.
what's the year of the penny that has that strong doubling on E pluribus unum or whatever?
You're talking about in the reverse of a wheat?
No, the reverse of a Lincoln.
Um,
It has that strong doubling on E pluribus.
recent?
No,
A
this
memorial or a wheat back?
Yeah, Memorial. 2004, 2000. Geez, there's tons
83, 82, 82D.
ad nauseum. But I think he's
83
talking about
housing.
like the ones from like 2000 to 2009.
Oh. E
I'm
pluribus?
thinking like the 04. I know.
2000. 2000.
And there's an 02 that's pretty strong too.
Yeah.
yeah, there's
2000, I think, is the strongest one within that time frame.
there's 1 year that it's like
It's
looking at
actually
it.
both uppers and reverse.
Well, 83
I
is like that. I've got one.
Yeah, me too. I got two
It's
at
like,
least.
hello.
All right, Melissa.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, all the devices are dancing around each other, man. It's a fucking trip.
And it kills me too. These people on like Facebook. I have an 83 here. Is this the double die? Am I rich? And I look and I was like, man, if you've got to ask a question that you have it, then you don't have it. I'll tell you right now.
How many of these
You
people,
will know when you have it and you see it.
Yeah, totally.
how many of these people that are in these Facebook coin communities and all they do is post a picture and
I have coin. You buy now.
And then create an alt 5 minutes later.
and I'm just wondering
I know.
if they're just doing that to get the information so they know what to put on the eBay listing because they
Oh
don't,
yeah, sure.
because they don't want to learn the art of coin collecting. They just want the information right now so they can sell a coin on eBay.
No, I mean some were smart enough to actually copy the other eBay listings, but yeah, that's how that happens. You know, it happens all the time, every day. 24/7 seems like.
There's a couple sellers on there that I've seen for years on there, and they still have the same style posts. You can pick them out of a crowd.
Yeah.
This one guy, especially with the freaking 1800s coppers and silvers, he'll crop the thumbnail that you see as you're scrolling through the listings. He'll crop that thumbnail. You open it up, and there's a big gaping hole where he cropped it off.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of sellers do that.
And I know his name, and I'm probably not supposed to freaking, chit-chain people on here, but
yeah,
those have run into
I
this
saw
person.
all
know
his
who
stuff
it
is
is.
clean. I mean, everything is cleaned. All the pennies, and it's like he uses the same lighting for every single coin.
I know
But I could
exactly
tell
which one that is, too.
and
Every single
you
coin
can
is
tell
cleaned.
all of his
State
stuff
fine.
has the coin in his hand.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh yeah.
Every
That's the guy.
coin. Yeah, and he crops out the bad area, so you have to open it up.
He has gotten smart with a few pictures. I don't know if they're older or newer.
Yeah.
But there
Yeah,
have been, but the posting style is exactly the same every time.
Yeah, all his coins are been cleaned.
third horse schweigel.
Clean with
I
tape.
suppose, like, if you wanted a type for a filler or
Oh,
something, you know, whatever. Because he sells them for like $3-4 too.
All he's doing is taking a $30 coin and making it a $5 coin.
Making it clickbait is what he's making it.
But
Yeah, we'll bundle package, you know, if you buy more.
Yeah, there's those too. Or the ones that have the price range on the thumbnail as you're going through the listings. I hate those because it's like every time you look, oh, the lower price one's out of stock.
Well, on the other spectrum, that's why I don't really like feel bad for other people when they're putting up stuff and they never attributed it, because I mean I'm starting to do that now, and I mean it's work as far as I think now it's working, but I still got to send them in and have attributed. But you know, if you find something in a slab that you can clearly see with the pictures, you know, I picked up a 43 Philadelphia quarter a couple weeks or 3 weeks ago. It's 64, and it's one of the DDOs. It's not the big one. It's still one of the DDOs, and it's already graded. So I just
those are easily seen. I know which one.
And check this out. I picked up just a raw quarter at the pawn shop, right? And it was all toned up. I mean, it looked all fuzzy and everything. And I didn't really think of anything about it first because I didn't have my scope. When I hooked it up today, it's a 43S FS101, and this thing has details like it was struck over a Liberty head quarter. I mean, the details are sitting on top, not underlying, on top. So, and I took a bunch of pictures, and I think I sent some of those to Ken too. But you know, it does look like what I think it is. I mean, geez. You know how you see clash marks and everything, and when I looked at like all the big 43 DDOs on file where they've been graded, they got the same clash marks, but you know they don't have the raised details like mine does.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll send you some pictures if you like.
Yeah,
I mean,
go for it. I'd like to see that. Might be an exercise for me too. Who knows? You know, I don't know everything. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I can't be absolutely sure, but I did get I finally got a hold of John Wexler, and he said he'll take a look at both coins. So, you know.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, I know he's been busy as all get out.
Well, I'm trying to catch up. You know, I understand. At this point right now, the way I had my last one. They were totally off. I know I had full band. I know I had at least an MS63 or 4, and the attribution that I asked for, they didn't put it on there, and I know it was there too. Even my dealer said.
That's odd. Who'd you send it to? Me. Okay, you've lost audio. Back to the chat.
3 months for them to try to give me another lame ass excuse. There
we go.
Yeah, with the grading services,
double strike or something like that, and I said, no, dude, it wouldn't have the same fingerprint.
It doesn't look like a garage job at all. Those are pretty easy to spot.
You need to resubmit, and it's for free, fortunately. But I'm not going to do anything until I get the report from Wexler.
Oh yeah,
because,
send me the pictures. Do you got my email? I can pop it in the chat if you need it.
What's that?
You got my email still?
I don't have your. Why don't you just tell it to me? Oh no.
I'll pop it in the chat.
No, I can't see chat yet. Hold on a minute. It has taken me a second to do screens, different screens here.
Oh,
right on.
Just tell it to him. If he hits the wrong button, he might disappear from the whole stream.
It's sucked into the internet.
Get sucked into the internet.
Like Tron.
Did you like your experience? Yeah, I got sucked into it.
Tron was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Except, the whole bicycle killing thing.
Hey, Cajun, you get any sleep today?
Go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, I got some.
Go ahead, Frank. Just go tell him me.
Oh, okay. Coin Dragon. The whole word, both words together. 1966
Uh-huh.
at gmail.com.
Oh, that's real complicated. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
I'll be right back, guys. Actually, I could do this now. The way I have my phone set up, I've been getting pretty savvy with this thing.
Oh, right on.
Let's see if I can do this while I'm talking to you. Should be able to. Let's let me into
I
this
have it.
city.
Open and at the ready.
Yeah, okay. I got about 5 hours this morning.
You ready to receive, baby?
Yeah, I got about.
I'm open. I'm open.
Are you ready?
Hit it.
It's kind of like we're in prison.
First Canscalati, tight end.
I know, talking from cell to cell, huh?
Next year, I hope to be a wide receiver.
Well, you're a catcher this season, baby.
God, but see, the chat just went to hell again.
Hey, Dragon.
Drag.
Is Dragon here?
Don't.
No. Okay. All right. I got something to say to Dragon. Okay.
Okay.
I found that Infinity vegetable I was talking about earlier. I'm fixing
Oh,
to
gotcha.
put it in the chat. I'm fixing to put a link to it.
Excuse-
This is a weird broccoli, and I've grown it already. And
I
it's
saw your
awesome.
picture of that
It's awesome looking. And
entity
it's
too,
awesome.
but I can what?
And so,
Mandelbrot, huh? Oh, yeah. Yes, that is definitely a fractal. That's a common one in nature, actually.
Yeah, it's awesome, and it's great eating. And
Broccoli.
It's beautiful, like that picture you had up there earlier.
Yeah, I make the 3D ones too that stick out like that. Oh, the
Yeah.
picture before it too, man. Check it out.
Hey, Cajun,
Go
There's
ahead.
there's not enough melted cheese in the world that you could put on broccoli for me to eat it.
Oh man. Oh,
I'd rather eat broccoli than kale.
Chopping broccoli.
Now, I can
Really?
eat
Broccoli.
I'll
I
make
can
my
eat
own.
cauliflower if it's not cooked.
I'll make my own white cheese sauce. What I do, I take a pack of Pioneer gravy, and I cook that down, and then I add that block cheddar cheese, Velveeta cheese,
Mm.
about that much in a block, about 4 inches. Cubed
That makes
up,
the best macaroni and cheese.
pot of pot of white gravy. Make that white cheese sauce, and you pour that over anything, steamed asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, whatever. If you don't like
Mm. Green beans, maybe.
I heard Thumper going there.
So now you're making
white cheese sauce makes
Thumper.
anything taste better.
don't make me get my cheese wow out.
Oh
Cheese
God,
whiz.
no cheese! Wow, the next level down.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
my.
cheese whip. I love that. I love cheese whip.
No, his brand from Walmart.
Yeah, that's the Great Value brand.
It don't matter. It's all good.
It's like ShamWow,
Yeah,
but cheese wow.
You know, I got to say though, it's like $1.57 for this instead of $3 and something for a name brand, and I can't tell a difference.
Is this still a nitrous propellant?
It
Yeah,
also,
at least you get high, huh?
Do some whippets.
There you go.
I spread it on
I got a thing for that.
Oh man, I remember doing that shit. Like one of the first jobs I ever had was in a pizzeria. That was a freaking one of the best jobs ever.
I used to work at a car wash. That was probably one of the best jobs I ever had when I was going to college.
Probably get good tips.
Yeah, and plus people couldn't complain when well, I didn't take it, but my friends, would take their if they'd find pot in there, forget it, it's gone. And a couple guys,
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
and all
you
the
very
cops,
much.
all the cops came to our car wash to
What are
get
you
their
gonna
cars
say?
washed.
Oh,
and
you
everyone
stole.
came back.
Never mind.
Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash.
Harsh, but yeah.
Lurking at the car wash. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to pick out some good ones here for you. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, on the obverse of this, on this quarter,
Mhm.
it clearly has. You can see the shelving where she's in between those shelves or the whatever the hell she's standing on the pedestal, and
Right.
between the one and the 1 and the 9, there's the mint mark, and you can see the stars going up, and her shield is in like the temple in the middle of his wig.
You talking
And,
like a seated or standing liberty placed on a
Standing liberty. Yep. It's clear. I don't know. I mean, I hope you can
Sounds
see
like
it.
a garage
I just got my scope going again, but I got some clear pictures. That's for sure.
Well, I can.
And eagles on the back. You can see the Washington's eagle over the other one.
All right.
You know,
I'll check it out.
It's a trip. I'm just
That's very
picking out the
interesting.
better ones here for you. Here, I'll get the mint mark too. And yeah,
Well, I
it's
should
also
be able to tell you if
has the trumpet tail. It has the trumpet tail mint mark on this one.
Well,
And
right
that-
on.
Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. The head of this thing, the head of this eagle. You can see the other head of the other eagle behind it.
That does sound pretty crazy.
Okay.
Still with us, Melissa?
Even if it is a garage job, it sounds kind of.
And I'll send you that. I'll send you the photo of that Kennedy that I have. You can see the little teardrop on the back of that 4.
Okay.
Man, something's smelling good in this house.
I seen somebody walking back and forth back there. I was like, oh, something must be getting fixed.
That's Miss Melissa, my wife Missy. She's smelling the house up real good. Hey, my wife can beat up a stove real good.
Awesome.
My wife's stove can beat up your wife's stove.
I can beat up the stove real good too, though. And I can bake.
I could see the little stove, stick figures on the back of the truck window. My stove can beat up your stove. Did you ever
Your
see that
oven-
one meme? I know I circulated it a couple of times because it's a couple years deep now, but it was like there was a bunch of those little stick figure people and their pets in their house and their vehicles and all that other stuff. And the meme read something effect of, if your stick figure family starts to get this big, and then underneath it said, you might want to start trying some rear stuff or something to that effect.
Oh, here it is. Great. Okay. I think that's the one. Yep.
I could cook about anything, but I can't bake.
Bacon.
Well, going back to
All right,
macaroni
Frank,
and cheese, I can mess that up pretty good.
Hope it's not too many. It's 16 photos. Can you handle that?
I can handle whatever Google can give me.
All right, and here they come. It's gonna take a minute, I guess.
I've seen
I'm
people
done.
mess up hot dogs. That's
This is true. I have to. These are the people that would mess up boiled water too. So
Sending. Yes.
See, the whole trick to hot dogs are once they're cooked, you take them out of the water so they don't blow up to be this big around.
bratwurst.
Everybody's under the assumption that boiling water is gonna sterilize everything.
That's a good point, but bratwurst.
Yeah, I know, huh?
That's the biggest bratwurst I ever saw in my life.
Who was that? Sergeant Schultz from Hogan's.
Schulte.
No,
Yeah.
that was kind of like generic German.
Yeah, I have a generic German.
Maybe closer to like, Burgermeister, Meisterburger than anything.
I got a wheat.
We have wheatage.
I have a wheat.
Is it
Now
a
you can
Woodster?
have weed
The 57D.
figures.
Almost the end of the series. Oh, trains passing? We get them here on the trestle right outside the window too.
God, I hope the train's on the trestle.
Plus, we're right by the,
Yeah.
I know, really, like floating over the canal. That's pretty cool, man. How do you do that?
Like I said, if I hear a train
Maglev.
here, it's too late.
And then we have the fire and police department like one block over, so you'll occasionally hear sirens going bat crap crazy.
I live in the tallest building in my town, and so I'm like right on the main strip, and I hear all the crazies all day, all night,
That's
everything.
where we are, dude. We're like on Main Street for real.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like 5 stories up, so most of the just
I'm 9.
annoying stuff doesn't bother me for the most part. But somebody standing under the on the corner of the building going,
When you go,
yeah, well, no, it's I usually let one of the other crazies that live in the building take care of that. One dude whipped it out and pissed on somebody down there. Threw his TV out there.
Yep, that's downtown.
You got sure trouble for that one, but hey, better
This
him.
building is 12 stories and I'm on 9. So, but we face the canal. We're not on the street side, which is cool.
Yeah, I got a corner suite unit type deal, and yeah, I got one of the biggest
But
places.
you get it from both streets.
Yeah. Well, I don't actually. It's only I can't. There's a building next to us. It's only 1 story, so it's down.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. I think it actually used to be a street. Tell you the truth.
See?
Hey, Patrick, I remember that you did a video of your apartment.
Yeah. It wasn't much of it. It's not even. It's still pretty bad in here, but I can't do anything until I get some more office furniture. I finally got an office room, a really nice one.
All right.
Yeah, it's got a shock. I can actually
Siege.
lower down, or get sit more straight up. So it's got kickback mode. It's got kickback mode, and it has like I'm the boss, and I'm up and ready for your asses right now.
Right.
Yeah, and then I got the mode where the secretary is like,
All right, here we go.
Have more room.
Stupid freaking pigs. What do you think? Looks like.
Hey, CJ, I got the link in the YouTube community page.
I sent you a picture of a Liberty Quarter so to kind of give you a reference.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, CJ, I was talking about you earlier, but it was all good though.
What'd you call me?
That's weird.
I was talking to
Oh
CJ.
no, you didn't.
I should
Well,
get
that
back.
Kennedy is.
Can you see any details on those photos?
I might have to blow them up. On
Oh,
board.
you should be able to. I mean, I sent the file that I took from my.
Okay. I'm not used to this new Google Plex crap.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay, estimate. Possibly, that looks like a hit. Yes. A fortuitous one that kind of follows the curve, but not really.
Well, the shield is, you see the kind of like towards the middle and back of Washington's head. The shield is right there.
like
She's
that.
just standing at the side of it, and she has her hand down, or an arm reaching down with the branch going up alongside of her. Okay, the pedestal she's on between the 1 and the 9. That's where you see the mint mark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It's just a matter of getting your bearings and focusing on the right spots. And look at the sides of the remember the coin. And tell me that doesn't look like it's been overstruck. Something
Kennedy
flashed.
pictures mixed in here.
Yeah. It's not like.
Looks like a minor double the average. That 64 that you sent. I don't know, man. It's really tough for me to see anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect you to
I
see
didn't
it.
know
See
it
it
was
like
going to be like all yellow.
Well, yeah, I understand. Well, see that. Hey, it's that's the way the coin came to me. I had no choice. I'm gonna have to dig with the lighting. That's what I'm gonna have to do. But yeah, I mean everything's raised up. But what really got me was the edge of the coin. It's got the way look at the Liberty and look at the Washington. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at that picture like right now too. Right by the L in the eye. I see what you're talking about. Whoa.
CJ. Hello, CJ. How you doing, bud? Mon ami.
What's up?
What's going on, CJ?
You're up early.
Yes, TJ, we were talking about you.
Okay, that's cool.
Man, you
all
sound
good.
tired.
Oh man, yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Venus.
my brain hurts.
Yeah, this looks like one of those in hand.
Oh yeah, of course. But when I saw it under my scope, I'm like, Jesus, this is another headache.
That's different. And that's good. I am catching that too.
Ugh.
I'm going to save those pictures and go over them a little bit.
Go ahead, man. It's all you, man. I got plenty of them.
Awesome.
You guys see the pictures that I put up in the YouTube community?
Oh, there's TJ.
But I don't know. How
No, I did not. I didn't get a notice either. How convenient.
I did not get any
Yeah.
notice.
Here you go.
No, I seriously, I literally
Hey,
just
CJ,
tried
by the way.
it yesterday, I think.
Oh,
There is your full-size die blank.
oh, there they are.
Oh, I see Paula's post. Oh,
There
bug.
is your working hub.
Oh, did you see the Frank on that $50?
Oh, okay. I see it, CJ.
Here is your working die.
Well done, sir.
And there is your machined coin die. I finally figured it out.
That is awesome.
Great.
My brain
Well
hurts.
done, sir. What?
My brain is hurt.
My butt hurts.
So these
Okay,
are
Rihanna.
the size of these. Are these quarters? Yeah, this is quarter size.
I'm making crazy bread.
So yeah, that was quite the interesting piece because like I don't know, like I started out on the blank. I did that one first, and I did like a mini version of it, which came out just like this shorty thing here. And then I, for some reason, because I was looking at a couple of different pictures, and I saw this. I was using the picture of the display at the mint where it's got the bar stock and it's got the blank and it's got the working die, like all like that stuff. And I was like, wait a minute. Well, if this one, I know what the size this is, even though like the one that they have on display is it's a pattern piece. It's not, not important.
Like they couldn't steal it and make coins. In other words, like somebody could.
Right. So, but I was like, well, like this height,
Makes sense.
like I know what this height is for sure. And I was like, when I'm looking at like the working die before it's machined and it's the same height, then I'm like, wait a minute, it can't be that easy. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, God damn it, it is.
Yeah, it doesn't suck.
Moment.
I had already figured out this piece, and I just took this, like the top part of this, picked it up, moved it over, flipped it around, and then dropped it into here and made it negative, and that created that part. And then I just adjusted the height of it. So yeah, these are going to be, this is the accurate height for a quarter. And like these are going to be probably, within a small margin of accurate,
Mhm.
which is going to be
Wow.
awesome.
Found another
Well
one.
done.
So now I have super dyes.
Super
Now you have two to rub together, Luz.
I found 2 wheats in this roll, man. That's a bonus. 3 wheats. 1 roll.
Oh.
And this thing is a shiner. Oh my goodness.
Wait, why? Where? Who gave who a shiner?
The back of it looks BU.
PU.
P.U. You think?
Don't pee on your coins. Oh, hey, Dragon.
Yo, what you got?
Oh, I was waiting for this one to come in the mail.
Goodies?
By the way, this one is a freaking monster.
Ooh.
There. That's number 3.
That's cool.
This thing is a freaking
Perfect for the stuff we were talking about.
Yeah, because
Oh,
here's the other ones. Like they're only like like a 1/4 inch thick. This thing is like just a
Just knock you out thick.
yeah, like pretty much. So, like this is like the Macy's
Wow.
catalog thick.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
Better mailing.
this is number 3. So this is 1870 to 1889. So all of those later year Indians
Serious
now,
variety.
That are
Are now-
everywhere in there, man. And
they
they're
are
just
now
ripe for the
mine.
cherry picking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I do that all the time.
The freaking inside the denticles, especially, people never catch those.
Really, that's the easiest part.
I see them all the time.
It's like clearly
like
there's
that.
a straight line that only
Oh
goes
yeah,
across
like you
3
and I, for
denticles. Like that's a thing.
sure.
Okay.
Everybody always looks at the date and looks at the condition around the whole coin at a glance and goes, okay, that's it. That's what I want. They don't care about anything else. They just want
All right.
conditioning.
The whole
And
rim.
Here we go. This is that shiner I found. I can't believe it.
It's a
Oh,
thing.
look, this plantation is about to. Oh, it's split.
Hey, Blues, you still got me presented, by the way, bro.
No, I got myself presenting.
Oh, there you go.
What you got? Oh, the Clash.
Oh no.
What am I looking at?
What?
Buddy.
58.
Last time you found a 55S.
Yesterday.
Yes.
I wasn't asking you.
Okay.
4 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, I got
It
a whole
Got Flash.
BW roll of these things. But this is what I saw. The back. at
Hey,
first.
that is a strong strike,
Wow.
especially on that northwest
is.
part. That is a strong strike. Yeah,
Keeper.
that's good. Yeah, because especially in the 50s, you get this section above the O that starts to get weak, and yeah, you got some boogers on it there, bro.
Yeah, well,
Burnt boogers.
Boogers.
fine.
Nothing like a
Boogers.
little roasted rhinoplasty.
Man, I took a nap today and I needed
I
it,
think I got today too.
dude.
Not right.
Where's my nug?
But I feel totally better now.
Because you finish it, well, you accomplished something.
Wow.
Counts as something pretty damn cool.
Yeah, dude. I woke up at like 8 this morning. I have to go into bed at whenever that was.
3, 4. Yeah.
Something like I think it was around 2 my time. So, and
Oh yeah, that's true.
and I had a phone interview at 9:55, and I had that.
Oh,
And I was
Melissa
like-
was asking about that too.
What's up?
Melissa was asking about that before.
Yeah, well, most of my interviews I feel pretty good about, but you know, I still feel pretty good about it. So I'll
Awesome.
know whatever direction next Friday, and then like it was weird because I was checking my email and I got invited to do a group interview, and I had to pick out what time and day. So
Mhm.
I have another interview Friday.
Group interview.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna end up.
What exactly is that?
Random talent search or something?
What's that?
Like a random talent search with, just throw people together and
Yeah,
see what
like The
happens.
Apprentice, or
No, like
Well, not like
I-
the apprentice.
what I think it might be is that they'll have like a small panel, and they'll do a group and just blow through questions,
Parole denied. No.
something like that is what I figure it's gonna be, but I'm not
it's different.
No,
worried about
okay,
it. It's a safety safety representative position.
Oh, okay, right on.
yeah.
So, but the cool
Probably
thing
gonna
is
be
that
vetted a little
on
tighter.
either of those positions, if I get either one of those positions, both of them are with the state. So,
Ooh, OSHA.
so that means good benefits,
Cha-ching.
right?
OSHA, Environmental Protection Agency, be kissing your ass.
Totally awesome.
So we'll see. I mean, I'm not gonna stop looking.
Well, watch
so-
out for the environmentalists, man, and tree huggers.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Hey,
kidding.
CJ, congrats,
Chainsaw.
congrats on your win today on Bill J, man.
We can
Or
live
was it
together.
yesterday?
Do you
Yeah,
remember that?
Right, thanks, man. Here's a weird thing about that. I had no idea what he was gonna ask, but for some reason I felt like that it was gonna be a Warnickel question. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I had nickels on the brain because I got nickels today,
Mhm.
and like I found
Most
for
likely explanation.
2009s, and I found my first 2019 nickel today.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, and it was just like I don't know what it was, but like I was like, oh crap, it's about nickels. So I had to look it up, and I'm like I knew
No.
part of the answer.
What was the question? I missed it.
The question was, what was the compositions of the war nickels, and which part did they eliminate?
Holy schmoly.
So I typed out like the percentages of the
Alright,
compositions, and then
What's-
nickel.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm thinking too, Bill J's stream, you winning that with that question of the composition.
It's 35-65, right?
No, it's
Yeah, didn't you win that with that question though?
it's actually copper, silver, and manganese because they pulled out nickel.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
They needed
Manganese.
the nickel for making
For war.
Got some manganese.
Yeah, but what did they it was a percentage part, 3 parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. And then they did that and eliminated the nickel. So
Yeah, I
I
always
was like,
thought about the 35% silver. It was just
I was stoked because it was like, oh, I know this one. Oh, that's something I actually know.
Oh, check out what Melissa said. Blue Ridge said on his new video. He was talking about the Henning nickels. That's always an interesting topic.
Yeah, I'd love to find one of those.
Yeah.
Well, he set up he had the diagnostics on there, so you might want to look.
The Henny nickels like there's only one year
Extremely
that's actually
easy.
hard to find, but the rest of them, like they have that die flaw on
That
the on
calling
the
card.
R that it just absolutely stands out.
Mm-hmm. If you miss it,
Yeah,
you're blind.
the Henning nickels were the most famed fake
Counterfeiter.
nickels
Yeah.
around, and everybody wants one of them. They want one of Henning nickel worse than the real thing. Believe it or not.
Here's what's really funny though, because Blue Ridge did that video, but we've all known about it for months because Ken has talked about it before several times.
Oh yeah, of course.
So it's
I
like,
didn't even
yeah,
see
we already know about that one. Thanks for trying.
I think
Late
he's
to the
just
party
trying to
as
find
usual.
It's some
material.
new material.
I think Blue Ridge is running out of stuff to talk about.
It's possible.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
even
when he
see
did his
the
Black Beauty
video on that.
video, he thought he's like, I think I'm the only one who did video on this. I'm all, dude. I messaged him right away. I'm all, dude. There's like several people who've done them in the last couple of years.
I did send him an email about the dyes, and I got no response. So
Oh, on your 3D printing dies
yeah,
you're talking about? Okay.
So-
He might send you an email. I'll probably send him an email, and
he hasn't caught it up yet. I don't think.
I think I did send him an email on that.
But he's
You
pretty
know,
arbitrary about his messages. Like he gets tons of them.
I never heard Henning from Blues. I thought he said Henny until
Because
today.
most of them are like, buy 20 now.
Funny.
Hey, Melissa.
Here's a hole in the bucket there.
Thank you.
Well, Henny wouldn't be bad. I mean, just saying.
Yeah, well, it could be worse.
Yeah, he did his time. He got out. He disappeared.
How do you tell if you got a Black Beauty?
I don't want to go
Usually
there.
by, like the color and stuff.
No, it's like gunmetal gray or like powdery charcoal black.
Right.
What are you talking about? White penny?
Will it be even color all the way around?
Yeah.
Black beauties are hard to define from environmental damage, but it's the color of the alloy. It's a darkening of the alloy, actually. And
I had one.
some black beauties
I have several of them.
are more than the 50. What was it? The 59s. That was the most popular.
58. They started 59, but I've seen 58s. They go all the way up to. I've even seen them up to as far as the early 60s. I've even found something that looks like a 79. But yeah, they're all Phillies. They're all Phillies up to the 60s.
Correct. 50. Correct. 58 to like 67, 68 or something like that, Blue.
No, they go up to I think 64. Yeah, I've never seen a Black
Like
Beauty.
an alternate universe or
I'll
something.
save all of my questionable black beauty.
What do you mean, Frank?
What's that?
What do you mean, Frank? Alternate universe?
What's
Yeah, I got
the
20
black
years.
penny thing you're talking about?
Okay. So anyway, yeah. As far as I know, those Black Beauties only go up to about 63, maybe 4, and they're all Phillies.
Oh, black beauties. I thought you were saying black pennies.
Yeah.
No, the black beauty nickels.
Are we racial
What?
profiling coins now? Is that
What
what
up,
we've
Frank?
become?
Have
You
a
see
nightmare.
where I'm coming from, where I had this little mental glitch in the Matrix thing going on?
No. It's okay, Frank. Here's a blue pill for you.
What the Frank, man?
Yeah, what the Frank?
You're franking out.
Oh, my nerves. Where's my
Nerves.
dad's? What happened?
Oh my goodness. Bazinga. Yeah. My
I
AC
was,
came back.
I was about to cite the Mandela effect. in about 2 minutes.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid? Somebody brought Kool-Aid?
Yeah, his name's Jim Jones.
Who's got the gin now?
Jim Jones. Oh God, I remember that back in the day. Man, that was back in
79, I think it was.
the old days. Man,
Guyana.
Gin and juice.
that man was the Jim Juice and the devil by himself.
Mm.
I think it was that guy Koresh was his son. Jesus, they sure acted like each other.
I could
there was
never
another
drink
guy.
gin.
Who was that other guy talking about the aliens are coming down about, I don't know, 10 years ago or something?
Alex Jones.
No, Jim Jones was the first one to do that back in.
He was in Guyana. He had that
George
colony
Roy?
in South America, and everybody drank the Kool-Aid and died.
Right, yeah.
They're like 400 or 500.
Oh, that's right.
Another guy
That was in
about 10
1979.
years ago, so that did that. That was talking about you can get
What, Waco?
pay $10,000, $20,000, $100,000.
Oh yeah.
Spaceship.
Yeah. They were in different communities too, I think.
Bill Bob?
But these people got
Bill Bob, Haley's Comments.
The Hill Bob Comet.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It was like 98 or 99, something like that. Yeah. There were two comets, like right after the other. I saw both of them too. It was cool.
Yeah, he took a lot of.
There was
people
Hale Bopp and there was Hayakataki. That was, I think there was another one after that too, though. But they were
Well,
pretty.
94, they had Schumacher that hit
Mark
Jupiter.
Levy 9 that blew up on Jupiter.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
yeah. It was. That was kind of an eye opener, huh?
The freaking impact that it left on gas, and it stayed there.
Well, yeah, the size of our own planet. The explosions worse. I mean, it makes us think about why do we have all this petty bullshit among ourselves, man? we got that out there to contend with.
You're totally right too. It's like it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Yeah, and he's all then I run across some Bible thumper them all. Dude, you're really trying to throw that at me when a comet or anything else could just drop right out of the sky and just blows away anyway?
I'm
Yeah.
far too logical to, no.
Hey, when the good Lord comes around here and takes me away, then when he takes me while I'm sleeping,
Adios.
I want to go painful and hard.
I'm not gonna
If it
I want
works,
to be on fire and writhing in pain and agony, because I've done it before, so it's not gonna be a surprise.
Mhm.
I've been blowing up, so. Hey,
If
at least I
see
didn't
an
get totally.
18-wheeler coming at me, if I see an 18-wheeler coming at me and I can't avoid him while I'm driving the vehicle, I'm gonna say, "Save me, Jesus," and then that's all
I
I
just
do.
go sit. Sorry.
Sit, boo-boo.
If I think about saying that, I mean, it's gonna be so instantaneous. It's gonna be so fast.
There's real trouble brewing in the Middle East these days too, people.
I hear that almost every other day.
Well, it's night here, but it's like getting close to noon, I would imagine, over that way.
I've been hearing some different air traffic going around.
Yeah, refueling tankers leaving Niagara Falls Air Base headed that way.
Mhm.
Really?
Those are
for
the
us.
That's the base. That's the base for where NORAD used, or one of NORAD's big bases are.
That's right. And then there's still like ruins of it out towards Porter.
I mean, it's not used. It's not used basically for the heavy bombers that were going to go over the poles. It's just basic. Now it's a good spot basically.
Well, the 714th refueling wing is based there now.
Yeah.
So they need to have refueling tankers, obviously, over that way.
Wasn't Paula talking about some bunch of activity in Oregon?
That I don't know about.
I remember her talking about that the other day. She's saying something about I don't know if it was recent activity, but she was talking about a base out there for refueling.
Mhm.
And, it's basically, a hub for, cargo and shit,
Yeah. We used to have the C-130s, and before that it was the F-16s, and those were cool. Before that it was the F-4 Phantoms. Were based.
Those things were bad.
Oh, yeah.
Those things were awesome.
Those pilots are nuts, man. They used to do all kinds of stuff I hear they weren't supposed to do, but they did it anyways.
No, of course, yeah. Well,
Like freaking, they just get off the ground and go vertical. Be like, oh man, I want to be up there. I was like 23 at the time. Too,
I always wanted to fly something like that, but when I sat behind behind someone, I said, "Nah, I can fly fine, but I'm not gonna do anything like that unless I absolutely have to."
Jesus,
Coin Dragon, are you saying that there's fuel tankers taking off right now, going somewhere else?
Yeah, they're headed eastbound.
Oh, okay.
Dewey's, actually.
Yeah, well, we can't go over the poles because
Mm-hmm.
If they're
we could if we wanted to go to Europe. I mean, but
they'd be smack dab in the middle of Russia if they went like completely directly.
Completely, straight on. Yeah, but it'd be a lot quicker, that's for sure.
That would be, true.
If they're going overseas, they just might be doing a rotation. They only go over there for 3 or 4 months at a time, and then they rotate them out with a different squadron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's think about this. When's the last time? Every time we've gone out there, it's always been around between January and before summertime.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also heard about something that B-52s were deployed too. Now, Iran
has there's something going on.
Stored again. They have.
There must be an alert.
What's that?
There must be an alert if they're sending, B-52s up. I highly doubt they're decommissioning, a crap load of B-52s.
Oh, they haven't been decommissioned completely yet.
No, of course not. They still use them. I understand that. If they're sending them up now, especially, I mean, geez, something's going
on. What's the name of that channel I follow? He's kind of he gets a little bit,
out there,
but. No, he just drops.
MSNBC, they usually have more accurate than anybody else lately.
Probably.
Well, they got all the technology, and Microsoft owns them. I'll check it out later. Unless I start hearing gunfire out down my street, I don't give a fuck. Sorry.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, this building was made with well over 1.5 foot thick, walls, and old railroad ties. So yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It would take a lot for this, for me to run away from this place.
Well, the way I figure it, Niagara Falls is a big target. Isn't it?
Bless you.
It would be hard to get to Niagara Falls. Huh?
No, especially
trying to negotiate the stuff around there is bad enough, publicly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the power plant for one thing, the air base for another. I mean, I figure if anything goes like above, conventional, that's going to be one of the first ones to go.
Yeah, well, I got a power plant about 20 miles from here, so yeah, but. If it's a small one, hey, I might survive.
I'm worried about my mom, my kid, my grandkid. They all live right like ground zero practically.
Oh, well, I hate to say that, but it's probably better than farther away as far as that goes, because I would hate to see somebody suffer.
Good point.
But long story short, yeah. They're going up and they're having fun right now, I guess. I heard something I actually read something earlier. I was flipping through a page, and something they're saying it said that the news said that Iran they actually had intelligence that Iran was going to start something up.
Well, they have missiles positioned at the Strait of Hormuz right now.
Really?
Yeah.
They're just like, you know why? Because they're getting squeezed.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. So they figure, well, we're going to shut it down, and we're going to say, well, if you go after us or one of our allies, then all hell's going to break
Well,
loose.
they're getting squeezed economically, and they're panicking.
Mm-hmm.
Because Trump straight up said, you buy their oil, we are not going to deal with you anymore either.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, it's a good tactic. I wouldn't put it, I wouldn't put it past Trump, and I actually think it's a good strategy.
Put it past anybody. Two
Yeah,
sides of the same coin,
Exactly. So yeah, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, it's Mr. Ant.
Hello, Ant.
Man. So is anything going on today? Anything like with the channels?
I don't know. What day is it? Wednesday?
Tuesday. Oh,
Yeah.
what is it? It's Wednesday now. Tuesday, it was a slow day for channels today.
I was seriously debating going on too because of how slow it was.
I'm like, oh my,
Yeah, I was
Just
going
to
to
maybe
go on.
offload a couple of the goodies.
I mean,
I've got this 1909 VDB that's gorgeous that I don't really need.
after Riser was done, YouTube was pretty quiet, and it was shocking.
Well, Lemon Nut didn't go on.
No, that's right, huh? He usually does Tuesdays.
Uh-huh. Still.
Well, he popped in and out a couple of the channels, and he did a mail call yesterday. I actually did go on. He did a mail call, but that's it.
Yeah, he had like a new intro thing too.
And he's just trying to reorganize it.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. He changed around his shop too, so he's like lost in his own shop right now.
Right. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's no big surprise. DEFCON warning system. 3 more aircraft carriers deployed for possible war. We won't be dismantling any nukes today. Oh, that's reassuring.
Is that one of those prepper channels?
Really? Yeah.
No, I'm reading Twitter actually.
Oh, yeah. Don't believe anything they tell you.
I always just look at stuff and say, okay, you got to think
I bet
loaded.
my friend Bessie knows.
But I can guarantee you right now they definitely have missiles at the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
Just because for that reason that you cited, they're getting squeezed.
Yeah. They're just flexing their muscle, trying to they're trying to scare somebody else. They're not scaring us. We're everything we got. They're not scaring us. They're trying to get one of the other countries to come to us and go, please do not do this. What the hell are we doing? It's sanctions. We're not doing any violence or anything against them. We're squeezing them because they are making money through our own allies to buy and produce nuclear weapons, and they're basically their regime that we don't approve of. So hey.
And they're trying to get rid of the petrodollar, so they got to go.
Exactly. Even China's starting to pull back on their oil.
New space race to bring satellite internet to the world. Bet you that's a good article.
Satellite
Gen
is already
Gen,
out.
it's already there. It's
Yeah,
been there for several years.
Anybody could get if you got the.
I'm sure stuff is going to get more like varied and then cheaper, and then they'll get all swallowed by Viacom and whoever.
Yeah. But there's so many different technologies now that everybody's scrambling to try to just jam on one thing and charge whatever they can for it.
Fiber
AT&T's
optic
all
and
about to get people to subscribe to their subscribe and get contracts so they can secure that money. You know, which just kind of sucks. You know, I mean, business like that is just messed up. That's why I won't deal with AT&T like that. You know, I'll use their system prepaid, but I will not, you know, get a contract with them ever.
No.
Shouldn't have to.
No, I would never have any kind of internet contract.
You gotta look at it this way. If we could get clear, colored pictures from Mars
Oh, this looks cool.
with the technology that they say we have, what are they hiding from us?
They're already 20 to 25 years ahead of what they say they have when they say what they have.
See, all that goes to the government first, then they'll release it, and then all the new stuff after that goes back to the government. So, you know,
Right.
but that's not part of the game right now. It's part of the companies trying to make money as fast as they can before all these, you know, these. Because I mean, hell, now they can they put out books to where just the regular do-it-yourself guy can put together a cable system himself, and you know, with a signal, and share it with somebody else, and share it with somebody else, and start their own pirate cable network. You know, and or just basically suck, you know, to steal, you know, to pirate, you know, the signal. But there's channels that are doing it now, like YouTube or any Facebook. Everybody, you know, they're all streaming now, and
Red
all
one.
these cable companies are losing their money now. They have no, they never even got a foothold into it. Amazon's getting into it pretty deep now.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Oh, this is going to look cool as hell when it's done.
Well, they're, you know, the dude knows, you know, hey, when to get in and when to, you know, when to kind of float. But you know, this is it. Google's gonna bury Apple here pretty soon. I guarantee that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they'll swallow them up.
I watch that kind of stuff. Hey, when you don't sleep, well, I sleep maybe 2 hours at the very most per day. That's only because that's the way I was born. And so, hey, I got to do something. Hey, at least I'm not out robbing everybody and killing and maiming.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the reason I got back into the hobby. I was getting bored.
You know,
I know.
So,
Man, everybody is
God,
breaking up. I
how
wonder if
time
it's
dragging on? It's only like barely 1 o'clock here.
3:45.
yeah, it's
I think I'm gonna
here.
head to my cave too.
Yeah, I want to get my stuff cleaned up. I got more things I
At
need
3
to do.
o'clock, I'm gonna get off the stream for tonight.
I'm
It's about
expecting
15
important
minutes.
mail over the next couple days.
I'm jumping ship now, guys.
Ditto. I'm gonna hit the cave.
Yeah, I'm heading there myself shortly.
Take care, everybody. I'm sure I'll see you
All
around
right,
the
Brandon.
tube. Peace.
Patrick, appreciate you.
Yep.
Thanks for hanging out.
Later, Cajun.
Thanks for hanging out, Cajun.
Later, Frank.
Bye,
And-
chat.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yeah, we need to get back to the old school of ways of growing food and surviving without running to the supermarket every time we want something.
Yeah, yeah. I grow the world's hottest peppers for Pepper Joe Pepper Company from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I grew seeds for his world's hottest pepper so he could resell to people. I sold at 6 cents a seed, about. I sold by the ounce. And actually, it was by the gram, but it was more or less ounces. But I did it by the gram. And he would sell them for 80 to $1 a piece at that time. It depends on what kind of special he had going on at the time.
That's a pretty good markup on his end.
Yeah. Yeah, big time. and I was invited to his condos and camps on his beach houses over there. You know, everything free. Just get my butt there. Get my butt there, and that was it.
Yep.
Everything was free.
My dog's looking at me like, is it time to go to bed yet?
Right.
He won't go to bed without me.
Hey, anytime you want to get out of here, you know, don't worry about me or let me see who else is in here. Oh, CJ's still in here, I think.
Yeah.
I see his printer board right there.
Yeah, I'll probably be up for a little while since I just woke up from a nap. So
Yeah, I'll be up for a little while too.
Yeah, that's why I said 3 o'clock. That gives us 10, 15 minutes to finish up conversations. And
Right. Yeah, we got right at 12 minutes.
dude, like what happened to the Indian head and Flying Eagle market, man? It's starting to blow up because the Flying Eagles that I used to get for like $30, like they're hitting 40s and 50s now.
I've seen some hit 60s.
I mean, just for like goods. I'm like, this is not right.
The older coinage, for some reason, is going up right now. And I should have took advantage of it a year ago.
No, because I've got a couple of coins that I can almost positively identify as a variety that I'm looking at, and it is a super good variety. But like one of them is like $200 already, and the other one I'm looking at is like $60. I'm like, dude, we're talking an 1870 Indian. Like, we're not talking about any low mintage or anything like crazy like that. Like there's something really driving the price right now, because like these, like especially these later Indians, like, let me check my numbers unless I'm just retarded.
Let me check something.
Well, I guess 1870 is a little bit on the heavy side. Maybe I'll run down to the 1873s and see if I can cherry pick anything.
Yeah, get with your local coin store before.
They don't. He doesn't know anything, so he won't have much. He'll have some of the higher end stuff. I mean, it's your basic, your basic brick and mortar coin. Like he doesn't know on the pennies, the 89 reverse on the 88. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know the Kennedy 74 double die. Like he doesn't know any of that stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
what are we talking about?
My local coin shop. I was talking about I was looking at started to try to cherry pick some of these Indians using my book, but like some of the prices, man, the prices are just like, I was looking at 57 flyers a couple days ago, and they normally in like good, like good, very good, right around 30. $33, $35, right around in there is usually where they've been sitting since I started looking at flyers. But lately they've jumped up. Like these good, good, very goods, and the flyers are running, mid 40s. I'm like, this is kind of jacked up.
Okay, what years are you talking about? Like the 18?
57 and 58.
The 57 flyer is the one that I know pretty much in and out. So that's the one I look for to see if I can pull any snows out of it.
I'm on the Indian head penny right now.
On the Indian heads, I just opened up my book and I started looking at stuff, but I started at 1870 because that's the first one that's in my book, but some of the mintages are a little bit lower, so I might have to look at some of the other dates in here because the 1870s, as far as like average red book, you're looking at 55 to 80 dollars for a good. So I might be kind of shooting high. Unless, I mean, because there is that one that it's. Let me pull up my watch list. Come on. That it is $44, and
Let me check
it's
my Indians.
it looks right for the O Identicals, which is a 4 out of 5 star in snow. So you're talking that coin. It's got corrosion and stuff on it, but to have an example of that particular variety would be, it would be worth pretty much its weight in gold.
I can get a. Let me see here. Indian head penny. It's 1861. Very good. $36. This is retail prices though, not a gray sheet. 1862. Very good. 1480. Extra fine. $64. That's extremely fine. I mean, that's not a bad price for 1862. And I used to have a few BU Indian head pennies back in the early 80s. Quite a few.
1862 for what grade?
1862 extra fine, $64.
Yeah, the price is inflated right now.
Hey. We got Kaplan in the chat. Welcome.
Kaplan.
Oh, okay.
I was on his stream earlier this morning. He was playing his game.
Yeah. Kaplan was here this morning with us. He sure was. Hello, Mr. Kaplan.
Oh my good. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even like 2018 Red Book we're talking about, your extra fine for a 62, you're looking at $50. Like, and again, I know that these are rough prices, but that just like confirms my theory that the prices are inflated right now, and I don't know what's driving it.
I told you wrong. Wait a minute. No, I didn't. 1862, extremely fine, 64, a VF 32. And that's the price right now at my coin shop.
Yeah, I would just
1864, fine, VF, very fine, $56.
I mean, could the prices be going up because we're kind of like right in the middle of the large coin show seasons?
I have no idea. Like I know Ant was saying that that there might be a spike in demand, but like I can't picture having such
Let's blame it on Ken. He keeps talking about get this and get that because the prices are down.
Oh, those are like the half dimes and the dimes. Those things you can pick up. It's early silver, and it's and it's basically pennies on the dollar. And when you look at the mintage numbers, that when people realize that the mintage numbers on those are, we're talking like 09S and 09 SVDB numbers, that once that finally picks up, that people understand that those prices are going to double.
Oh yeah.
And those things are Like those things are, like $15. Like, you can drop, $50 and get yourself 3 coins, and then, and you basically get that price for 1 coin down the road.
Well, for the people that speculate on coin prices, I mean, it works out good for them for the buy and resell aspect. If they're buying cheap and then holding on to them for a year or two until the prices go up, then they're going to make a good penny on it. You better buy an 09S Indian head since they're going to. Yeah. What's the numbers on the on those?
For which one?
The 09S Indian. Where is it at?
09S Indian is 309,000.
How come it's not in the red book?
It is in the red book. Which version do you have? Do you have 18?
I have 19.
Okay, because it should be right around page 119.
Oh,
It's
under small cents.
that's where pennies are. They're under small cents.
Well,
That's usually where those are categorized versus large cents. Just
I'm tired. Leave me alone. There they are.
Yeah, I don't have $400 to buy one now, let alone one later. So I guess that double puts me out of the contention for that. They have the 09S Indian has less mintage than the 09 VDB. The 09 VDB has like 480,000 mint.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. It's amazing. I wouldn't even think that 09S Indian head would be that much. I mean, that's the last one in the series.
Well, it's the thing you have to keep in mind though is that the 09 was one of those years that they actually had, what was it? It was like 7 or 8 different coins at the same time.
That's
Because you have the 1909 regular Indian, you've got the 1909 S Indian, you have the 1909 Philadelphia Lincoln, you have the 1909 S Lincoln, you have the 1909 SVDB Lincoln, you have the 1909 VDB Lincoln.
yeah.
So you have all these different these different coins at the same time. So yeah, you have less mintage because they were changing all of these different coins at the same time. It's the same the same stuff in there's a couple of different years like the 1942, 43. 42 on the nickels, you've got both a regular, the regular mint and then the silver strikes. So 42 for the nickels, there's like 5 different coins. for 4 coins. I don't know, something like that. But it's those transition years that things get kind of crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now that you put it that way, that they had so many different issues come out that same year. They couldn't make 2 million of each. I guess I got to be on the lookout for an 09 and the 09S Indian heads at a decent price. Garage sales.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a good for like $100 and just call it a day.
Yeah, see, if I came across an 09S Indian that was in good condition or very fine or whatever, I would actually sell it to get the 09S VDB for my collection. And I'm not doing Indian heads, but I am putting the wheats together.
That's one way to do it.
And it's garage sale season around here now, so, and I come across coins at garage sales.
Well, you better find me something then, huh?
Yeah. Find me something too.
Hey, Mike. Hello, Mike. How you doing, Mike Badger? Oh, you were lurking all this time, or what?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's 3:00. I'm done for the night. Storm's pretty much fizzled out for my area, so I'm good. The news stopped reporting on him and went back to regular programming.
Oh, okay.
So that's a good thing. I was basically staying up for storm watch. So one of us in the house is keeping an eye on stuff.
Right. Yep. It is a little after 3. So, well, who's going to start the next stream? CJ? Start the next one? We'll join you.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna get some stuff. I'm gonna take some medicine, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep because I need it.
We're all going to bed early tonight. 3:00.
Yeah.
That's almost sad.
Yeah.
I took my night meds, but my night meds keep me up all day anyway. Go figure
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take some allergy medicine, and it's gonna knock me the crap out. So
yeah, my allergy medicine didn't do that to me. I'm on like 6, 7 different kinds. So, well, not just allergy. I'm talking about 6, 7 different meds altogether.
Yeah, I got a whole handful of them I take in the mornings too.
Let's see, like mornings, afternoons, and nights.
What the hell was that?
A ghost got him. I think he got scared.
You need to stop throwing stuff, bro.
I dropped my mic.
Hey, the mic. Hey, CJ.
Yes,
One night, Blues has sent me an invite on here, and then all of a sudden, Blues look up on his screen about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes later. Oop, there I was, full glass screen, and he almost fell out of his chair backwards.
Scared the hell out of me. Couldn't believe it. I just looked up and there he was. Oh, it was terrible.
Oh man, and I didn't even see him do it. You know, he just said, you know, hey, all of a sudden there you were, because I was adjusting my camera, you know, so.
It's all good. I'm out of coffee anyway.
Oh, well, I still got a little bit left in mine.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good. Take care of each other. Everyone in chat, thanks for hanging out. We got Mike and Mr. Kaplan on the left. I think Melissa already left.
I think Mrs. here.
So I appreciate y'all. It's always fun when we all get together and just talk, learn. So y'all peace out.
Yeah, you are here. Okay,
Have a good
peace
night,
out.
Bruce.
Plutarch.
Right.
Plutarch. Later, Ms. Amis. Later, everybody.